Hello, Linguistics discussion board post. I am choosing option B about aphasia and the way it affects language. The Wernickes area aphasia has a particular way of patients making utterances that are anomalous. And I think that we have a good example in our words list, so I chose option B. And for that, I have specific words: liberty, and the patient associated this with freedom, so they said freedom when they read it instead of reading liberty. I guess you could say that's a form of dyslexia. And then for freedom, instead of reading freedom, they said decision when they read the word on paper. So those two pairs of words they relate to each other. Liberty is similar to freedom, but liberty is not the same or that similar to decision. However, freedom, he might have chosen the word decision because when you have freedom, you have the freedom of choice. And so you make a decision about what you want to choose. The next set of words is small, discussion. I may have messed this one up. Long and memory. The reason why I chose these two pairs is because small and long or large are they are opposites of each other. And for each of these, he had a word that is associated with the word that was written down, but they don't have necessarily opposite meanings. So for small, he said discussion, which perhaps, I think these are related to each other because when you talk, you only talk for a finite amount of time. It could be a small discussion, like he thought of it here, or it could be a longer drawn discussion. But either way, it's going to end eventually because no one can be in a discussion forever. It's limited. But when he had the word long, he associated it with memory, because memories, depending on how well you remember things, they can last forever, or at least until you die. You could have a childhood memory that you hold on to, and he's associating with the length of time that he would be compared to having a talk with someone for a few brief moments or minutes or even an hour, compared to the length of having a memory in your mind for the rest of your life. So all of these, they don't necessarily show the other one, the Wernickes Aphasia. So I didn't associate them with Wernickes Aphasia, but more so with Wernickes. And they don't show impaired syntax or agrammatization. But they are a form of study that is used to detect thoughts or how language is produced.